Okay, so today something a little bit different. Going to have a walk down a part of the old A11. I think this bit was shifted over that way sometime around year 2000, 2003, something like that I think. Sort of took out this funny little loopy bit in the road, and also there was a crossroads back there, the Larling crossroads, which was quite busy, so it kind of took that out of the road. Yeah, so this so the A11 was originally turnpiked in 1695 and extended, I think it was 1708, extended to and that was originally from Wyndham to Attleborough. So this is the Thetford to Norwich road. So Wyndham to Attleborough originally, and then from Wyndham to Heatherset was extended in 1708, and then 1766 extended further again from Heatherset right into Norwich up to St Stephen's Gate, and also on the other end that way towards Thetford, so it was extended Attleborough to Thetford at the same time. Not sure when that was de-turnpiked, but yeah, we'll have to see if we can find out about that and see if we can I'll put a date on the screen, probably the best thing. Right, so we're going to be heading off in that direction, and I can already see one of the old milestones near the pub there. Yeah, so we'll make our way down that way. I've just parked on the verge here. There's great big wide verges. Yeah, not too soft at the moment, so I think I'll be alright. I would park in the pub car park, but it's probably a little bit cheeky. So yeah, we'll start from here. Yeah, so this is part of the old A11. You can probably hear where it was shifted across, just through that hedge line there. You can hear the traffic along there. Yeah, so let's just cross over here actually. Let's start down towards this milestone and have a look at that. Quite a nice morning. So the pub you can see there, the Angel, that's the Larling Angel. It's 17th century and extended since. So it's a timber frame with brick and clay lump. And yes, they do a very nice pint. Often have a guest there in there, and the food is quite good too. Had a few meals in there. But if you're going to go, I suggest you book ahead, because they do get very busy. Yes, you can imagine that's how quiet this road is now. Imagine how much traffic there would have been before the road, the A11, was dualled and shifted over. I think this barn to the right here, I seem to remember that being a farm shop at one point. I think it's now some little touring camping park. Right, so here's the first milestone. Yeah. So yeah, not sure how many of them still exist. I dare say the ones where the road hasn't really deviated and it's just been dulled, I dare say they have disappeared. Oh, there's the pub. Yeah, it's got a different gable one end to the other end. It's got a stepped gable far end and just plain this end. Sunny, but there is a little bit of a nip in the air. Oh, I don't know how long this video is going to be. Then we're walking along the old Norwich Thetford Turnpike Road. It's not really why we've come here. I've been having a look at Faden's map, 1797. One thing I noticed was a lost road, or lost part of a road anyway. Well, this is doesn't say it's private, does it? Let's have a little walk down here. Doesn't say we can't come in. Gate is in better days. Yeah, so you can see the A11 where it is now. Gas station. Yeah, this is tarmac. Lost my train of thought now. How far we can get along here. This is the River Thet, just here. There's the bridge, another bridge over there. I just wondered what this little piece of road was for, because this is just an access road. It's not the bit of road I'm looking for anyway. Perhaps it is just an access road for the gas works. Actually, that must just be a tributary, that other little bit. This is the River Thet, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, missing piece of road or lane, and that is Fen Lane. I did a previous video on Fen Lane, where we sort of walked up to the end of the lane and then it sort of goes into a footpath. Followed the footpath through to Overy Farm, and then it went on to Snetton. So we're up the opposite side of where we were. Yeah, I'll get the map and I'll show you what I mean. It's probably the easiest thing. Right, so this is the, or part of Faden's map, and this, hold it still, this is Fen Lane, and this is the bit I walked up on a previous video. If this doesn't come out clear, I'll put a better one on the on screen. So I'm having trouble holding this down in the wind. Yeah, so basically we probably got as far as sort of here, where Eccles Common, Harling Common is. So it disappears at that point, and we took a footpath across up to Overy Farm, which is up there and marked on that map, on Faden's map. So we are currently sort of about here, probably. Yeah, there's the river. So we're about here, just the side of this piece of road here shown. So this is the missing piece between there and here. This still exists here and here as a, on later maps anyway, as a footpath. This still exists, and still exists now, I believe. Not sure about that. I think that might still be there as a footpath, although not a public one. Yeah, so this bit has disappeared. So you can see this is Harling Common, Eccles Common. So why would that have disappeared after 1797? Well, probably because of the enclosures. Got a better map there actually of the top part where we are. Yeah, it's probably down to the Enclosures Act. So that piece of land there, if you look on the later tithe map, has the Earl of Albemarle name all over it, and it's all divided up into little sections, and there's no mention of Eccles Common, Harling Common. They've gone. So they were obviously fenced off, hedged off at that time, and hence the disappearance of Fen Lane, or half of it anyway. So what I want to try and do is see if there's any evidence of it. Now there's existing road at the end, right next to the river, which looks like that may well have been the end of Fen Lane where it came out, but I'm not convinced. I also looked at later maps, 1821 map. The lane isn't shown there, but there is a short sort of little stubby straight bit, one end, on this end, off the road, the Norwich Thetford Road. Well, it's not near the river, it's a little bit away from the river. It's about sort of in this location. Yeah, I've had a look at some aerial photos. I looked on Google Maps satellite to see if there is any sort of trace, crop marks, things like that, but there's nothing obvious, let's put it like that. I have got a little bit more of a detailed map, so we can have a look at that as well. Yeah, unfortunately, the bit we really want to look at can't really get on because it's all private land now. Not sure if that's another marker post up there. It could be. There is supposed to be another one. Might have a look at that. Yeah, I was hoping if there hadn't been so many people about, i.e. farmers, in that field, I was hoping to have a little bit of a walk up there, that track there, which was a road, I found it on later Ordnance Survey maps. I think it was 1882 map I looked at, and that strip of green going up there is called Sandy Lane. I'll show you that on the map. I'll put a map up on screen, probably easiest actually, so I'll show you where that is. Yeah, so that is also on Faden's map, but obviously the roads aren't named on there, so it's a little bit, it's quite difficult to actually interpret Faden's map, because although it's supposed to be to scale, it's not. Not entirely to scale. I wonder if this is actually, would it have been, I'm trying to think whether this was actually even part of the original A11 and it was then moved over to that piece and then over again to the Dill piece, because this piece of road has got cat's eyes and it's quite a wide piece of road for a country lane. Yeah, so the other end of Fen Lane would have come out somewhere along here, as far as I can make out. I'm just wondering if there's any sort of evidence. That's a little bit overgrown still. Any evidence of a ditch or anything running that way. Probably getting the sun on the screen. I'll just click the old thing. There we are. To click the screen again so I can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's not really any sign. I'll have a look at the other side, walking back. Yeah, so I think this probably is going to be quite a short video, but it's worth just having a look on the ground, because sometimes things show up on the ground which you can't see on an aerial photo or anything. So this road here may have been the other end of Fen Lane, although to me it seems too close to the river, going by the later Ordnance Survey map. Right, let's walk back. That's the other side of that gas pipe line we walked down that short section of tarmac road, which makes me wonder if this was the original A11. There's a little bit of a rise here. And then obviously disappears at the river. Yeah, hard to say really. Though you'd expect to see the same this side, so that's probably nothing. Yeah, so I think this is going to turn out to be a a shorter than normal video, which you're probably relieved about. Yeah, like I say, I would like to have had a walk up there. I was hoping that was going to be public access up Sandy Lane, but looks as though it isn't. Right, what I'll do is have a walk up further up and see if that is another milestone up there. I can see. Because it's one thing, it's too close to the other one. And also I think the next one along is actually on Snetterton Circuit, and you can't get to it because again that's private land. Yeah, so at one time you would have been able to walk straight across into East Harling, across there. Yeah, I suppose this is another possibility, isn't it? This edge of this field. Heading up that way. Yeah. That is a shame. So I would like to have gone up there. And the other thing would be to find the current landowner and ask him. Yeah, so that tree line there, that is Sandy Lane, and I don't know if you can make it out, but right there is a relic from the airfield, by the looks of it. Hangar, or storage place. May not originally been there, might have been moved there. Yeah, because Snetterton Airfield is kind of just over the rise there. It's on the extremities of the old airfield. And the closer I get to this white post, the less I think it's a milestone. It looks a little bit too bright and shiny. No, it's not. It's a bit of PVC. Irrigation water out there, I reckon. Although, I think we might have just found Another little track or road which is shown on Faden's map. Or is it? Well, it could have been. It's been the right sort of location, although this has been concreted over, so that could well be something to do with the access to the airfield. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to walk up to a little bend here and then head back. Right, I'm just up the end of that piece of road. You can see it's a really good view from up here. Let's just see the A11 in the centre stretching away. And there's that hangar, wherever it is over there again. We're right on the edge of, there's one of the marshal's huts over there, right on the edge of the Snetterton race circuit, and we can't really go in here, but just to get a little, see that sort of bump over there. I think that is the old road. The old Norwich to Thetford Road before it was moved over, or part of it. Yes, you can see here cat's eyes up there, the centre of the old A11, and somewhere along there is the next mile marker, if it's still there. Yeah, so would have gone straight through that hedge before it was moved. And yeah, it's just down there now, the A11. Right, let's head back. It's probably not been a very exciting video. I'm going to do another bit on Turnpike Road. It'll be the one out of New Buckingham towards Norwich, and I'll see if we can find a few more milestones along there, because that has been, not had so much over the years done to it, so it's pretty much the original route. I think there's one little bit where it veers, but you can actually still go down the old road, and indeed a lot of the old A11, what I call the old A11, there are sections of it still there, and might be getting a bit of wind noise actually now. And yes, when I go to Norwich, on rare occasions that I go to Norwich, that is my preferred route, rather than down the dual carriageway. I do like to take the old road. So I do remember travelling along most of it. It takes a little bit longer, it's a little bit slower, there's more speed restrictions, but it's much more enjoyable than going down a boring dual carriageway. Right, I hope you like this video. If I see anything else, I will pop it in on the end of the video. Anything else of interest? I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, so please like, please comment, please subscribe, and well, watch out for the next one. I hope it's going to be a little bit more interesting than this one. That's how it goes. Sometimes you never quite know what you're going to find. I would have been surprised if we did find anything, because that land over there where the old Fen Lane went, so obviously after it was fenced in, enclosed, hedged in, hedges put up, it's been farmed intensively, so any sort of trace, unless it's along a field edge, any trace would have gone. Right, so I'm heading back towards the van. Thanks for watching.